JBN, we keep you informed. I am Michelle Jones, and in the news, Jamaican American killed in St. Elizabeth. A United States resident was shot dead at his home in Burnt Savannah, St. Elizabeth on Sunday night. He has been identified as 34-year-old businessman Siobhan Buchanan. Police reports are that about 10:45 p.m., residents heard loud explosions and alerted the police. Buchanan was reportedly found in his yard, suffering from multiple gunshot wounds. He was taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. This brings to 3 the number of murders committed in the parish since the start of the year. Firearm and ammunition seized on Delacree Lane, man charged. The police are reporting that a man was charged following the seizure of a Smith & Wesson 9mm pistol along with 8 9mm rounds of ammunition on Delacree Lane, Kingston 11. Charged with illegal possession of firearm and ammunition is 42-year-old Charlton Ellis of Delacree Lane, Kingston 11. The Hunts Bay police report that about 5:20 p.m. on Friday, January 8, cops were on patrol when Ellis was seen among a group of men. On seeing the police, all 4 men ran. The police say Ellis was later held with the weapon. He was arrested and charged. South Clarendon mother lashes out at persons claiming she neglected her child. A South Clarendon mother of a 10-year-old girl is lashing out at those she says are deliberately painting her as a bad mother. Photos have been circulating on social media of maggots in a child's head with the allegations that the child, who is now in the hospital, was being neglected by her parents. Me not understand this. People need to stop spreading rumor and get the facts straight. This is not my first girl child. The biggest one finish her final year NCU. And me grow all of my pitney them. Me not give away none. Me not go well left none, she said forcefully. Admitting that maggots were indeed in her daughter's head, the mother said she only discovered that on Sunday, January 3, after washing the child's hair. In relating the events that led to the discovery, she said that her daughter has always had a dry scalp problem, and her guess is that she must have scratched and cut her scalp. She kept telling me that she has a headache, but I never take it could be anything like that. On Saturday, January 2, I wash her hair, and because she frayed her head, me just part it big and catch it up in a tool, she related. The mother said the following day, her daughter came close to her and she didn't like the smell coming from her hair, so she decided to wash it again. Sunday morning, me feel the little lump in her hair, and me part with the hair and me look, and when me see the maggots, me let out one big scream, she said, adding that the neighbors rushed over to find out what was wrong. According to the mother, she had never seen anything like that. She surmised that one of the neighbors who came to her house took the photo and started sharing it on social media. I don't understand what has been said about me. Me just surprised about it. Somebody all tell me some photo go around. All them something them me not see it, she said, sharing that she has 4 other children, with the 10-year-old being the 5th and last child, as she has 3 older girls, ages 17, 22, and 23. Why them I do this? Why them want to take my child from me? When them take them way in a state care, what happened to them? Why them I try to do this? She kept asking. The mother, who works as a security guard, said no matter where a job takes her, she has never neglected her children. When she was relocated to Westmoreland, she said she enrolled her daughter in a school there just so that she could be close to her. Dispute over space in market leaves vendor dead. A dispute between 2 vendors in the Cleveland Stanhope Market along William DeLisle Boulevard in Lucy, Hanover on Wednesday afternoon resulted in one of the men being stabbed to death and the other taken into custody. The deceased has been identified as 45-year-old Everett Ennis, otherwise called Eva, a farmer of Phase 3, Landilo in Westmoreland. Reports by the Lucy police are that shortly after 5:45 p.m., Ennis and the other man got involved in a dispute inside the market over space. It is reported that Ennis accused the man of occupying his space and ordered him to move. The man refused and they got involved in a physical confrontation. Ennis reportedly used a bottle to hit the accused in the neck. The accused brandished a knife which he used to stab Ennis in the chest and abdomen. The accused ran from the market and attempted to board a taxi, but was apprehended by a police officer. A food vendor said he was at the scene when the incident occurred and believes that if Ennis had just listened to advice to take it easy, he would still be alive. Enough time, I see man and man catch a fight in the market over space. And this is not the first time I see a man even get stabbed up, but actually the first time I witnessed one of them dead, the vendor said. The Lucy police say they are now carrying out an investigation into the incident and that the accused is to be questioned in the presence of his lawyer on the weekend. Police vehicle vandalized after a cop's attempt to shut down a illegal party. A police service vehicle was vandalized over the weekend after officers attempted to shut down an illegal party in Mansion Hill, Portland. According to the Jamaica Constabulary Force, on January 10, over 150 persons were in attendance at the event. After the 10 p.m. nightly curfew, the vehicle was found vandalized shortly after. The JCF did not disclose if any arrests were made. St. James Municipal Corporation clamps down on Greenwood developers. The St. James Municipal Corporation has placed stop orders on several multi-million-dollar developments under construction, found to be in breach of the Building Act in Greenwood. A team from the Municipal Corporation, led by Sadai Campbell, Deputy Superintendent in charge of the Road and Works Department, visited the community last Friday and found a number of breaches as they served developers with the stop orders. One developer, Robert Stevens, may find himself losing millions of dollars after he was instructed by Campbell to demolish several sections of the perimeter wall at the entrance to his apartments. Stevens had earlier said that he was in full compliance with the laws, but Campbell later told the developer that his entire site was in breach and he should cease construction immediately. The Road and Works Deputy Superintendent informed the developer that he and other persons in the area were in breach of the Building Act. I came here with an open mind to find an amicable solution for the current situation, but we are serving a stop order on this development today because there are no legal permits granted so far for the construction of this site, Campbell stated. Developments in Greenwood took center stage in recent days after members of the Greenwood Citizens Association and the business operators in the area alerted the authorities to breaches. Patricia Burnett, president of the association, said that they had pointed out a number of issues to Stevens, including drainage concerns, numerous times, but his failure to address the issues led to them alerting the St. James Municipal Corporation and the National Environment and Planning Agency. Businessman Jonah Burnett said that Stevenson's development posed a threat to the environment as he was building in the main water channel, which carries floodwaters from the community to the sea. This could spell disaster for residents and business operators, he said. Stevens, however, believed he was being unfairly targeted. I know that I'm being targeted by malicious persons in the community of Greenwood who are threatened that my business may pose a problem to their businesses, and that is the reason why they're coming at me, he said. I have gone through all the legal channels and has gotten all the legal documents to go ahead with my construction. Anthony Murray, counsel for the Rosal Division in which Greenwood falls, said that they were at the location to serve a stop order on Stevens in relation to breaches that have occurred and the concerns that the Greenwood residents have. The council also pointed out that several other developments in the surrounding area have been cited to be in breach of the Building Act, and those developers will also be visited in the next couple of days and served with stop orders. Jamaica's COVID cases climbed by 123 as 2 patients die. Jamaica has recorded 123 new cases of COVID-19 and 2 new deaths over the last 24 hours, the Ministry of Health and Wellness has reported. This brings the total number of cases to 13,760 and the country's death toll to 315. A 69-year-old man from St. Anne and a 43-year-old woman from St. Thomas are the latest fatalities. Another death was also reported under investigation. The ministry said the new cases consist of 72 males and 51 females with ages ranging from 1 month to 93 years. The newly confirmed cases were recorded in St. James, 34, Kingston and St. Andrew, 21, St. Anne, 16, Westmoreland, 13, St. Catherine, 12, Trelawney, 9, St. Mary, 6, Hanover, 4, Clarendon, 2, Portland, 2, St. Thomas, 2, Manchester, 1, and the St. Elizabeth, 1. The transmission of all the new cases is under investigation. The country also recorded 20 recoveries, bringing the total to 11,526. JBN, we keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.